But I told his dad this: the first time those campers would have started being disrespectful, I'd have shut it down. I'm not going to. The one thing I will not tolerate is disrespect, especially from a child. Cam doesn't have to do this. Now,
what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. Please do support us by dropping a comment, liking, and subscribing. So a video surfaced online that appeared to show 2015 NFL most valuable player Cam Newton being involved in a scuffle. The video shows Newton wearing one of his custom-made hats, being shoved by 3 people. Though the kids were throwing punches, Newton does not appear to throw any punches in the video. He is simply fending them off. It's still unclear what prompted the altercation. Newton is from the ATL. He runs an organization which focuses on developing young athletes' skills in football and providing opportunities to compete at the highest level through tournaments and other events. Shannon Sharpe and Ochocinco were very disappointed by these kids. Let's listen to them. As you continue watching, please support us. Drop a comment on what you think about the story. Like the video. Our target is only 1,000 likes. Subscribe. Thank you.
But I told his dad this: the first time those campers would have started being disrespectful, I'd have shut it down. I'm not going to. The one thing I will not tolerate is disrespect, especially from a child. Cam doesn't have to do this. Now, it's being reported they might have been adults, they might have been kids. Even the adults, sometimes the adults are worse than the kids. Right. Because what we're starting to see, Stephen A., is that parents are starting to live vicariously through their kids. Right. They weren't able to accomplish something, so I'm going to drive my kid. My kid is about to be the next Peyton Manning or the Patrick Mahomes or Aaron Donald or whatever the case may be. But Cam showed great restraint because Cam didn't throw any punches. He's just slanging people off and trying to keep people up off him. He got one in the headlock. He threw one in the bushes. The other one's coming and somebody threw a punch. Now, I don't know if they were throwing the punch at Cam or trying to hit the guy that Cam had, but this is unacceptable. Security, you got to do a better job. That is Cam Newton. Do a better job of protecting him. They should have never been able to get that close to Cam in that situation. But I just, for me, I don't want any more parts of this. If I'm Cam, I'd shut it down. But he's not, because he really wants to help the kids. He really wants to give back. But it makes it very, very hard for you to give back when it seems like what you're giving back is falling on deaf ears. And it's not all. It's not all. But sometimes all it takes is one bad apple to ruin it for everybody. Stephen A., you remember when you played sports? One person jump off sides, everybody had to run. Right. Somebody get a foul and everybody had to do this, because one person can spoil it for everybody else. But Cam don't have to put himself in that situation. I'm glad that it didn't end worse, because we know how we do when somebody feels like they're getting the best of somebody. Right. Next thing you know, they go to the car and they come back. I'm glad it didn't result to that. But Cam, you need to take a deep dive. Either increase the security or just let it go.
I agree with you there. I really do. That last part that you just said. Here's what I want to say. First things first. We weren't there. We only can go by what we saw in the video. But here's what Cam deserves. Cam deserves a reflection upon history to give him the benefit of the doubt. Cam Newton does not start fights. Right. Cam Newton, who's a big brother, by the way, and could hurt a lot of people. They found that out the hard way. That's right. Cam Newton doesn't instigate physical confrontation. We've never seen that in his career, and it's a beautiful thing that you brought up here. Not beautiful in the sense that it happened, but beautiful in terms of really, really augmenting the point about Cam Newton and how he doesn't need to do this. When he was playing, when he was a league MVP, when his career was fading thereafter, but he was still an NFL player, there were several incidences where we saw kids being disrespectful to him. You understand? Being disrespectful to him.